Hey guys, welcome back. Popping on today to do my last layout for July 2022 for Challenge Accepted, which this is a series that Scrappy Kathy and I do on Thursdays. And all month long, we are playing along with Scrap Squad Scrap Sketches. And let me start by showing you this sketch. And I've had to use white cardstock all month, and I've gotten through it. So we have white cardstock with Splatty Bits. We'll come in with Splatty Bits later. Looks like 4 different pattern papers. Okay. Some twine and a bit of a crisscross, which is cool. And they are stapled in. And it looks like the pattern papers, there's actually probably front and back of squares, cut in half and it becomes a triangle. Photo cluster here and a nice little title. And this was from Paper Issues Lacey Robin. So super awesome is this bad boy. I'm so excited to take it on. So white cardstock, perfect. This is a photo I'm going to use. This is my son with a Snapchat filter. Up here it did say Cartier, but it's not there anymore. And it's one of these Snapchat filters. He's got some pearls on here. He's got lipstick here, and he is looking mighty fine. So I have that. Now the kit that I'm using, it is from May 2022 from the Scrap Room, and it is Simple Stories Summer 11. And the reason I chose it is because it had blue and red. My son has a blue shirt on and some very nice red lipstick. So I thought that would work for my vibe, if that makes sense. So, clearly this paper would be great. All of these are going to be so freaking awesome to do my squares. Now, when I'm looking at it, let's see. It looks like their squares are, I'm going to say 4-inch squares and then cut in half. So I'm just going to go for it and see. Let me see what 4 looks like. Okay, 4 looks like this. Okay, I'm going to start with 5. I'm going to cut it in half and see if that feels better, because 4 seems a little bit small. So I'm going to do a 5 by 5 square. Yep, I'm thinking this is more the ticket. Then I will cut this bad boy in half. And it's going to take like 5 times longer because I'm cutting it on camera. So that would be 1 square. Great. And then according to this handy dandy, they go like this. So I could have, where's my other piece, guys? Oh, it's right here. So if I did this one being the orange, then this one would go like this. Okay, so we have 1. So I do like that size. So I'm going to cut the rest. Are they scuffied? Yep, they're all scuffed up. I'm going to scuffy them up. I'm going to look for some twine because I don't have any in my kit stuff here. And I'm going to just keep going and cutting up these things, and we're going to see where we get with it. Okay, so I have these pieces on, right? And I decided to go with black and white twine. Our inspiration piece has black splatty bits, so I'm like, all right, I'm going to just go with it. Now my kit has this frame and this cream tone, and for some reason it worked out that I have cream tone over here and more of a white base over here. Oh, and by the way, I had to get this piece and this piece were Bella Boulevard papers. I didn't have enough pattern papers in my page kit or in my collection kit to do the whole layout. Like for example, the back side of this one is a cut apart or a 3x4 element sheet. So it just was not going to work for me in that way. Okay, so what I'm thinking, since I have this really cute frame, what if I go ahead, I'm sorry, I was eavesdropping on my husband downstairs. What if I go ahead and just pop this here? We're going to see a tiny, tiny bit of the white paper around it. It's not a big deal. Does not bother me at all. And I happen to have washi in this. Let's use some washi and pop that on. I love using whatever I have on hand, so that will work. So let's get some of the washi out. And the thing I have to consider is making sure we get enough of the different elements like his nice pearls in this photo. So about right there. There we go. And there we go like that. So now I have a really bold frame. I will get a nice amount of adhesive on there. Our inspiration piece has a photo right here. My son is facing pretty much forward. So I think I can do something kind of like this. I'm just going to make sure that it's lined up. You know, I like the idea of it crossing over just a little bit more. There we go. Photo cluster. All right, so now all we have is things tucked around the photo, and we have a title. Now, the title I have available is Summer Vibes, which I think is kind of hilarious. And I'm not going to pop it there. I'm going to go ahead and pop it right here under my photo because it's a rather large title and I do want to use it. I love these foamy bits. And that's going to create a nice little bit of drama. Now on this sheet, I have 2 more pieces that I will definitely use. Just want to make sure so I can have, oh, I like that little car. Let's go ahead. It's actually like a Volkswagen van. My grandfather had one of them when I was a kid. And his was in the olive green color. I thought it was the coolest. The coolest. I mean, what I wouldn't give to have it now. But alas, that's not going to happen. I need to actually trim away a tiny bit of this. How is it? Like, I literally have 4 pairs of scissors. I have 2 of the same kind, of these kind that I craft with, and they're always missing. Missing only from me. Nobody else takes them. Okay, I have that. Ooh, I've got 1 piece left in the Summer Lovin' page kits of a little label bit. So I'm going to, let me give it a nice scuff. Should have scuffed up that little car. Let's see if I can get it off and give it a little scufferoo. So I think right about there. Let me see if this wants to, oh yeah, it was barely stuck down. I think it needs just a little bit more adhesive. All right, just a little scufferoo on that. And it's effectively driving, oopsie, 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 onto my photo. Awesome. Let's see what else. I'm going to go ahead and pop this across there. I have a little bit of trap space there that's freaking me out, but we're going to deal. And I've got foamy. You know, the most of the cluster work on our inspiration piece was over here. So I'm going to do that. Now, road tripping does not work for this. Ooh, I like this little floral bit though. The floral bit definitely is awesome. I'm wondering if I should do something. Where do we want this cluster, guys? Right here? I think we can go right there. All right, let me go ahead and sneak this little bit of a foamy piece that I had Frankensteined off from something right there. And maybe we can go kind of like that to build that up. Now, I like this little soda for no good reason. I just think it's kind of cute. So I think I'm going to pop that on. So this is what I'm doing. I'm just build, putting a couple cute little pieces on here and there. I mean, this is really, my son took a picture of himself sitting in his truck with a Snapchat filter. And 2 of my kids are the freaking bomb at sending me pics. They just are. There we go. I think now I kind of like the idea of it slightly off. Now I still have that trap space. I got to see if I can deal. Now I like this green a lot, so I'm going to just go ahead and tuck it in. It's one of those things like where you can be like, oh, what are you doing with it? Don't really know. I just like the green with the green. Now it's kind of like a green visual triangle. Sweet. So the ice cream, yeah. Now this watermelon. Ooh, I can do that. And it's going to kind of play off of his lipstick. And you don't even have to really know what it is. Okay, so these are not going to be used right now. Sweet. So I have that. Now, I also have a bunch of stuff on this Echo Park Endless Summer Element sticker sheet. So let's see. What can we bring in? I like the idea of the guitar. That's kind of a funky little element. Okay, I'm going to bring that out there. Now I like the idea. Oopsie. Come on. Of maybe having that as part of that cluster. Okay. Oh, we've got some really good navy in this piece right here. So I can go ahead and keep that cluster going. So our inspiration piece from Lacey has a lot of strong cluster goodness going on. So that's what I'm doing. I'm adding and adding. So I'm going to keep working on this for a moment, add a few more things, and I'll be back in a second. So I've gone as far as I can with the kit I have on hand, I believe. So now I'm going to go and look in this little goodie bin that I have. These are all kinds of leftovers from scrap room kits. So let's see, So Much Fun. It's a little bit dark. So Thankful would be cool, but not what I need. Ooh, I like this Thankful for You. That totally works. I think I'm going to go ahead and put it right there. I don't know why, but that's where it's going. And this wreath of goodness here. I like the idea of some of this wreath stuff coming in here. I think I'll go like this. So that is pretty stuff. Ooh, and I can use the rest right down here. So it's in two places. Awesome. Ooh, kind of like those green bits to tuck right underneath there and really build out that cluster. So that is awesome. Okay, I could use those. Home Sweet Home doesn't really work. The pink is just a little bit off in these goodies. Let's see, Life in Photos, Hello Fall doesn't work. See, I'm looking at all of these little tiny bits left over. The only other thing I have in here is these Jen Hadfield goodies. So let's see. They're so pretty. I mean, maybe I could put that one there. I could do that there to have a little something coming out this way. It's just a different orange, so I'm a little here. I'm a little, I don't know about it. So let's do this. So I went ahead and just added those two Jen Hadfield butterflies, and it's giving me a nice little zhuzh. So what I want to look at now is to see if any of these leftover enamel dots from this collection would work, and these red ones definitely do. So let's go ahead and just tuck them into a few little places. This has become like a little tiny cluster over here. And I will go like that. Little red, little red. How fun is that? Okay, so I have that. Ooh, this color right here in these Doodlebug sprinkles actually matches that really bluey pink. So I can go like that and use some of these like monster sized ones Oh, let me bring that just a little closer. And then for this one, that's the same size, but this one right here is just a little bit offset. So yeah, great. I was able to use some of my Fab leftover enamel dots, which makes me so happy to use up stash. That was in my goodie bin as well. And now I'm just going to come in with colorings in a shade of gray. This is from Shimmers Paints. And guess what? It's a shade of gray. Now, the dealio with it, I'll just go like this. The dealio with it is you want to kind of go like this and mix the color, because you don't want all of the pigment shooting up the nozzle and getting it clogged. If it gets clogged, you know, you can just rinse it out with some warm water and all that. But hey, who wants to go through the extra work, right? So I'm going to do this. I will have still shots down below for you guys. I'll have Scrappy Kathy's channel right on down below as well. And guys, I just thought I'd throw it out there. I'm on the Shimmers Paints design team. Love the product. Like that it's a small owned business, all that kind of thing. Anywho, when you guys make your next order with Shimmers, put my name in the comment and you can score yourself a little freebie. That's all I was going to say, because we all want a freebie, like for real, for real. All right, so I think that's about it for my splatty bits, and that will complete this layout. I will have still shots for you in just a moment, but I think it's fun. I think it came together. Now, I did have to, once again, add those Bella Boulevard couple of papers because I was out of patterns, but super fun. Hope you like what I came up with. Still shots, and I'll be back ever so soon with another video. Bye for now, friends.